Well, hey, welcome. It's that time. Time you promised yourself. The time that you have carved out for yourself. So find your candle. Remember why we light our candle. We light our candle to connect back to Mother Earth in the most simplest ways, the same way that our ancestor did. Exactly the same way. What if I told you that every time you light your candle, you are connecting back to a frequency, a building block? It starts with breath, connects to Mother Earth, and in return, we receive her blessings. So welcome. Welcome to your Oracle meditation. Here, we have decoded the rhythm of the earth, if you will. Realizing that when we slow down and we connect to breath, we connect to something greater, something ancient. We connect to moon time, Grandmother Moon. Grandmother Moon is in full strawberry moon fulfillment. Time to celebrate. As Grandmother Moon moves through the phases, we move through constellations. So I am here to invite you and to challenge you to take those baby steps of meditation, to come and to sit and to clear your thoughts, and to learn to practice training your imagination through breath. Truly learning to control your thoughts, your words, and your actions. These oracle cards that we use, they're here and have been used for thousands of centuries to help us do a game plan, to help us navigate the world through signs, symbols, and synchronicities, through moon phases, through chakras, using everything around us, including the stars. So sit with me, clear your thoughts, start connecting to breath. Start learning the magic that they wanted you to forget. It was an orchestrated plan for you to disconnect from the rhythm of the earth. But we found it because we're rebels. So now we practice. We practice using our magic. And it starts with lighting that candle, connecting to Mother Earth, and connecting to breath. So do that with me. Start breathing. Start clearing your thoughts and start becoming aware of how you breathe. Don't worry about rhythm right now. Just become aware. Inhale the blessings, the medicine, and magic that's floating all around us. And simply exhale to make room. Right now, that's all you need to do. Practice doing that. Inhale the blessings, the medicine, and magic. And exhale to make room. That's it. When you get into the rhythm of breath, you start unlocking chambers in your mind, chambers in your heart that hold the blessings, the medicine, and magic. And when you exhale to make room, you release them into the air. Mother Earth, she's able to scoop them up, recycle them, turn them back into blessings, medicine, and magic for us to once again inhale. Don't stop breathing. Start imagining. Next, let's do a body scan. A body scan, for those of you that are new, that is simply where we start imagining that there is a hoop connected to our breath. Inhale, let that hoop go high. Exhale, let that hoop sink down gently. Relaxing your forehead. Closing your eyes. Relaxing your jaw, your neck, your throat, the tips of your shoulders. Inhale, let that hoop go all the way back up as high as you can imagine. Exhale, let it sink back down gently. Once again, but maybe just a bit faster. And this time, let it create a bubble in its wake. That bubble, that's our transportation. That hoop, that's your relaxation. Sink. If you've reached the end, simply do it again. Do it again until you feel that sense of relaxation, of comfort. We are practicing decalcifying our imagination, decalcifying that pineal gland. When you sit and meditate and you leave the chaos of the world and enter into the calm, you are doing ancestral work to unlock that magic once again. If you've reached the end, tie off your hoop, tie off your bubble, and create a cord. Like a root, or a rope, or a vine, or a ribbon. Connect it back to Mother Nature. Feel that connection happening. Like an umbilical cord. Sink deeper into that void. That connection. Good job. Welcome to the void. Here, once again, we practice. Don't stop breathing. This is conscious breathing. In through your nose, out through your nose. These are the baby steps of meditation. As the moon moves through the constellations, we are moving through the constellation Capricorn. Picking up that good work ethic, that responsibility. Great Spirit was a master of symbolism and using our body as examples of our universe. Capricorn resides in our knees, allowing us that movement of flexibility, of balance. We are also moving through the constellations, through the planets. Saturn rules over Capricorn. Saturn brings in that patient energy, that patience that we're asking for, to help us ease through this session, this phase. As we come to the closing time of the celebration of the full moon and going into the waxing, the waning moon, everything changes. The waning moon would be more of establishing that gratitude. There is no coincidence that we celebrate the throat chakra, our ability to speak, to sing, to dance during a full moon. Because that's what you do. We celebrate. As we all walk the red road to the sacred mountains, the direction that we head, the storyteller, expansion. As you sit here and inhale the blessings, the medicine, the magic, that magic is used to co-create the world, to be that storyteller, to have people gather and listen to your words and your story, the traveling, the excitement and the journey and the trials that you've been through. Understand that they were never for nothing. They were for you to expand and grow. Trauma allows those gifts of expansion. The sign, the symbol, and the synchronicity that we get today, the beloved. This is you. This is us in the arms of our great mother, our great spirit, that opens up and expands that sense of unconditional love that surrounds us, embodies us, and helps us grow and shed our skin. The animal that walks before us as we walk this red road, leading us into the darker into the dark, behind Grandmother Moon, Elder Spider, telling us to weave your magic. Another way of saying to expand that story. Great Spider tells us that we have that ability inside of us, that no matter how many times our web gets broken, we rebuild, we expand it. This is what we are being asked to do, to open up that sense of expansion, to write down your story and to allow those hopes, wishes, and dreams to be fulfilled. The ancestor that walked before us telling us to stand tall, to embrace that dream, those wishes, to know that you are standing for something greater. We're all on a soul coaching to be that example of peace inside the chaos. You were invited to enter into the peace and to be that example of peace, to stand tall, to be the example of the medicine, of weaving that new medicine, of opening up that heart and that mind to a new story. Know that we are all healing that innocence, and that it is time to come home. Mother Earth is opening up her hands. Same way. To welcome us in our little bubbles. Each one of us coming home. Asking us to enter into that peace. To not be afraid to stand tall, to open up to your dream. You don't have to push. You don't have to force it. Elder Spider is gentle and fragile and mighty and strong. Open up those arms and those legs and that heart. Expand. Listen to that intuitive whisper that is telling you to stop pushing. Stop pushing and striving. Get into the ease of the flow of things. Again, enter into that peace and calm. There's more than one way to do things. If it's hard, back off. Things should not be that hard. Find that bubble of peace, of calm. Practice. Know that you're part of a hood, part of a sisterhood, a brotherhood, part of a tribe. See through and see your reality. When you look around, do you see peace and harmony? Do you see Grandmother Moon? Or do you see chaos? Work on your thoughts. Work on your vision of hope, of clarity. See past the anger, the frustration. See your true reality. Who are you? Are you a father, a mother, a sister, a brother? You are the example of hope. Stop pushing and striving. Ride on your bubble. Come home. Sit in peace with one thought of fierce positivity. Stand tall. Weave your magic. Open up to that sense of fulfillment and beloved. Expand. Know that your story means something. Be that example of responsibility, of patience, of flexibility. And if you're ready, Let's take this meditation deeper. Now that we've done our body scan, let's do a session of EFT. EFT is emotional freedom technique. This was designed for us to set that Control, Alt, Delete, and delete a file, delete a program, and insert a new one. Great Spirit was a master creator, master programmer, way beyond our level of thinking right now. But we'll get there. So don't move. Let's call upon those forces of nature to pick us up and drop us off somewhere special, somewhere near water, where we can get back into the flow of things. Return to that sense of comfort and freedom. Gentle fire burning. We are sitting in the middle of an island, surrounded by water, in the middle of a large river. Pile of sticks, glowing in the shape of a teepee, creating a heart, like a heart-like flame in the center. Grandmother Moon shining her light. Find a spot to sit and let your mind come home into that peace so that you are able to see your true reality with honor and freedom and hope, forgiveness. So let's do that session of EFT. Find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop. This is how we wake up that emotional body. Tap. Switch sides and tap. Next, find that area on your eyebrow, that eyebrow area. Tap and repeat this phrase. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. Tap the side of your eye and repeat. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. Tap under your eye and repeat. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. Tap under your nose and repeat. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. Tap on your chin and repeat. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. Slide down your throat to your collarbone. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. Tap under your arm and repeat. I breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in my universe. Tap the top of your head and let that message sink in. What you've done is truly deleted a program and inserted this message of peace. You are the universe. You are the voice that speaks to your universe. Breathe in deeply, again and again and often. Everything that is flowing as it's meant to be. Smoothly, effortlessly, all in perfect harmony. Allow this idea to expand, to engulf you in the hands of your beloved. That love that you yearn for, it's within you. Rewrite your story. Weave your new magic. Stand for what you believe in. Open up to peace. Allow that sense of home to settle in you. Stop pushing. Stop striving. Start breathing in deeply, knowing that all is well in your universe. Let this be your reality. You are a blessing in this world. Stand for what you believe in quietly, simply, without pushing, without striving. Just firmly believe in the peace that Great Spirit has taught us. Know that you are a blessing in this world. And if you're ready, let's make our way back. No need to move. Just use your ears. Come back home. Come back to the quiet of the void. Incorporate this message into your life. Open up to greater possibilities through unconditional love. You are that example. Weave your new message. Weave your medicine. Stand tall. Do it through peace. Come home often. Stop pushing. Stop striving. Just breathe. Breathe in deeply, knowing that all is well in your universe. Let that be your new reality. Be patient. Take up for that responsibility. Be balanced and flexible. Know that you are a blessing in the world. So if you're ready, thank you once again for being here. Thank you for liking, for listening, for practicing your medicine. Please continue to like, subscribe, and to strengthen the message of connection. Strengthen our tribe. So if you're ready, let's go back. Let's wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. And open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. Open your eyes to the new you. Once again, you're a blessing in this world. Practice. Practice, practice, practice breathing. Don't let the chaos of the world occupy your thoughts. Enter into the calm. Breathe deeply, knowing that all is well in your universe. Let that message sink in. Till then, I am the medicine woman, and I will be here when you're ready to come home.